have an exciting haul to share with you today. It is a Five Below haul, which it's not my first one. I've ordered from them online before. But it's exciting because they finally opened one near me. Like, oh my god. So I have finally been to one in person for the first time in my life. That place is magical. We will definitely be making it a regular thing going back there. Just saying. So, the first thing I got is the bag that I ended up using as a shopping bag there. And it is so freaking cute, is it not? So, I love daisies and the rainbow on it and the yin-yang. And it says, happiness grows from within. I'm like, that's so cute. Mostly I bought this thinking that this will probably become my new library bag because that, like, very flimsy one I have been using, it is already starting to give up the ghost this fast. It was never intended to be a book bag. It was intended to be a yarn bag. That is why I bought it at Joann's. For, you know, yarn. Yeah, I can handle yarn in it just fine. Not books so much. Like, the seams are already ripping on it. So I was like, okay, I need to, like, get a nice heavy-duty, like, tote bag or something. I have one somewhere. I don't know where it is at the moment, so I was like, that's okay. I'll find one to replace it in the meantime. And this is that bag. I didn't go there intending on buying a bag, but when I saw it, I knew that, hey, this is going to be perfect. So, next thing in, I broke my usual rule I have with myself about, like, not dipping into stuff in hauls until I've done the haul. But I'm using the box as a placeholder. It is this Series 8 Fitness Ultra Light Digital Body Scale. Admittedly, I don't know what I was expecting for $5. By the way, that is such a grody picture of that person's feet. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but it's not the most accurate thing in the world. Because I tried it out and I knew that number wasn't right. So I got on Kimmy's scale, was like, yeah, that's more like it. I checked on my mom's scale, was like, yeah, this one's off by 2 or 3 pounds, and it's not even at a consistent amount that it's off by, because I tried it the next morning, and it was off by a different amount, and I'm like, what the hell? And the batteries I put in are brand freaking new, so that's not the problem either, so I'm like, I don't know. So at some point, I still need to get, like, a proper, actual good scale. But, I mean, this is better than nothing. And it at least gives me a ballpark kind of number if I can't use one of theirs for whatever reason. So, I mean, it's something to go off of, even if it's not 100% accurate. But anyway. So, the next thing in here, Kimberly actually spotted. She's like, hey, do you need, like, a little laptop desk? And I was like, I might be in the market for one. Why? And she's like, yeah, they got them right there. And technically, it's actually a monitor stand. Like, you'll notice that it's pretty skinny for something like a laptop. I'm like, I could definitely use it as that, though. And I intend to. Mostly for, like, my smaller, like, more wimpy laptop, it seems to have issues if you pick it up and it's not plugged in. If you don't pick it up exactly right, it just shuts off. I think it's something with, like, the battery connection or something. It's just not great in it. So, if it has something under it keeping it perfectly flat, though, it's great. So I was like, just stick it on this and carry it around. Perfect. Problem solved. Pretty sure. The legs are a little wonky on it, but I'm like, you know what? Again, for what I got it for, it's perfect. Given that I have been the person who has literally, like, gone and grabbed, like, a clothes hamper just to, like, stick it in the bottom of to carry it that way before from room to room to make sure it doesn't shut off before I can plug it in again. Yeah, this is much more practical. I also got this little itty-bitty wooden tabletop easel. Now, ironically, I was just looking at these on Artesa's website not even a week ago. But seeing the prices they wanted for theirs, I was like, they can go screw themselves. That's not happening. But this for $5, I was like, okay, is it the sturdiest thing in the world? No, but it doesn't really need to be. It does a fine enough job for what I'm going to need it for. So I'm like, okay, that is honestly perfectly fine by me. That is functional. This is fine. I might take a piece of sandpaper just to, like, smooth down the rough edges on this, so I hopefully don't get splinters handling it. But just as a functional tabletop easel, oh yeah, this is fine. And Kimberly was even pointing out, it's a shame we didn't know about this place having these back like before your birthday, because we could have gotten like one of these for each of us to paint on your birthday that day we were all doing our paintings. But now we know that they're there, we can always go back and get more. Now, had I not just ordered literally a pack of 28 canvas panels from Arteza like less than a week ago, I probably would have bought some canvases there too. But since I just ordered those, I'm like, I cannot justify additionally buying canvases too. So, didn't get those. But what I did get was a book. 321 creative writing prompts, and I've definitely seen this on the website before, and I have very nearly bought it many times, but seeing it in the store and being able to thumb through it and see the kinds of things in here, I was like, you know what? Actually, yeah. I want this. Not necessarily to write in the book, but to use for either A, video ideas, in the cases of some of them, or B, writing prompts for my fanfic bullshit that I write. So between the two, I was like, these are actually pretty decent. And yes, I know you can get writing prompts for free online, but you know what? There's so many of them that it's like the issue of there being too many choices to where it's like they're just never ending, and then you end up falling down the rabbit hole of just reading them endlessly and never writing anything, and you're just reading the prompts for days and days and days. Yeah, that. So for me, it works better to actually have like a book where it's like there is a limited amount in here. I have bigger books of them too. It's like, okay, this is much more self-limiting and feels less overwhelming. So there's that. And this was something else Kimberly spotted that was, I think I would have possibly walked just by had she had not pointed them out like first thing in the door. And it's this brand of, well, it doesn't even have a brand on it, just illustration marker, 21 count, broad and fine tip. So it's got a chisel end on it, and a bullet nib. And like these colors, I was like, these are honestly pretty decent. Now, what it doesn't tell me, are they water-based or are they alcohol-based? For the price point, I would assume they're probably water-based. But I might be wrong. But for those colors, I was like, you know what? Either way, I mean, those are good colors. Wouldn't hurt just to pick them up, to have them on hand, you know? Just to play with, if nothing else. So I have those, and I'll test them out. As soon as I open one, I will know by the smell if it's alcohol-based or not, so. Anyway. I know that I normally never buy edible anything from these kind of stores, but I made an exception here on things that I could either see an expiration date on and make sure they're not expired, or that I could like feel through the packages and feel that they're still soft. So I got some Haribo watermelons. I think there was a couple other Haribo things I meant to get that I got distracted by the watermelons and forgot to go back for. Oopsie. Next time. But I also got this pack of Jelly Belly Cocktail Classics. I have heard about this pack before and never found it. So I'm like, dude, nice. So this one has gin and tonic, margarita, mimosa, mojito, Moscow Mule, pomegranate Cosmo, pina colada, and strawberry daiquiri. Now, out of those, I think I've only had 3 of those flavors in here before. So, because margarita, pina colada, and strawberry daiquiri are like in the normal, like big, like 50 flavor, like tubs of it. But the others, those are new to me, and I'm very interested. So, I also found this mint Pocky. They had some other Pockies, but they had coconut, so I couldn't. But this one, though, I was like, okay. Yeah, let's grab these. Now, admittedly, I do not see... Oh, wait. I take it back. I was going to say I don't see Best By date, but yes, I do. And they're good until May, so... Okay, we'll just eat these sooner rather than later. And I think they're, like, individually... Well, not individually wrapped, but, like, inside of a pouch inside the box, so should be fine. And then I got some sheet masks because of course I freaking did. So we have a Freeman Protective Ceramides Cream Face Mask. I noticed it looks like they've done a rebrand on just like their style on their masks. So there was a bunch that they had there and just general skincare, but I wasn't sure looking at the packaging if it was stuff I already had or not because it all looked so samey across them. And I was like, okay, I really should have like taken a photo and come home and compare it and know for like next time. I forgot to do that, but regardless, I might just grab them next time either way. So I also got a Taste Beauty mask, and it's simply mermazing. It's strawberry scented, and it's one of those printed ones. It has a face on it. But yeah, I was like, that's so cute. Weirdly, this was over with the candy, and I don't want. Oh, I think somebody just like chucked them over there. Another one from Taste Beauty, we have Whole Llama Love. And this one's cotton candy scented and has a llama face on it. Do I expect these masks to be very good? No, but they're fun and they were cheap, so I don't care. But there's another one too. Oh, there is. It's like, I knew there was 3. I remember there being unicorn. There's the unicorn. Born to be a unicorn. It's Tutti Frutti scented. So, it has a mildly terrifying unicorn face on it. The one on the package is way cuter, but anyway. And then these are by Vivid & Company, who I've never heard of. And this is the Essential Mask Pack with honey extract. This doesn't expire until 2025, so I got plenty of time on that. This feels like something I would buy off a Shop Miss A, just saying. And from the same brand, I have the pomegranate one. And then, we know damn well I can't make it through a store without buying lip balm, so I actually made it through there without buying anywhere near as much as I thought I was going to, because I thought that was going to be like my main reason going there, but it looked like most of their lip balm was really picked over. So there was like Eos's that I already had, so I skipped those. There was like some Palmer's cocoa butter ones, which coconut freaking can't. And there was these. And that was about it. I was like, wow. For everything I've ever seen and heard about Five Below, I am so underwhelmed. But they had so many other makeup things that I am definitely going to go back for in the future at some point. That I was like, okay, actually, I couldn't believe Pretty Woman NYC nail polishes were there. If I could have justified buying them that day, I would have. But as it was, I already spent way more than I meant to. But anyway, so this is another Taste Beauty product, and it's the Hershey pack. This one has Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bar, Jolly Rancher Cherry, Bubble Yum, Twizzlers, Reese's, S'mores, Icebreakers, Cool Mint, and Jolly Rancher Watermelon in it. I think I had like an older version of this pack, but I've been told they have updated the formula since then, so I'm kind of curious about it. Then I also got the Ferrara Candy Shop one from them. And this one has Banana Laffy Taffy, Strawberry Pixie Sticks, Grape Fun Dip, Nerds. It doesn't say what flavor, just Nerds. Raz Apple Magic Dip Fun Dip, Strawberry Laffy Taffy, Gobstopper, and Cherry Lemon Sweet Tarts. Some of those are new to me, some of those are not. It's all good. I also got the Kit Kat Duos in Strawberry and Dark Chocolate, which I'd never found before, so I was pretty stoked to find that. This one's good until August, so it's not even like expired or anything. There was some stuff in there that was, not gonna lie. Like, they could have done a better job of weeding that out, but I made sure the stuff I bought wasn't. And then finally, last thing in there, it was a novelty, but because I'm me, Nintendo Power Mints. Oh yeah, I had to. I mean, they're even repping the Nintendo Power, and like, they're slightly raised on the buttons. It feels like the old controller. It's about the size of the old controller. It feels really good in my hand. I was like, this is so satisfying. even if I didn't touch them, it's like, this is just so satisfying, you know? They admittedly did have some Mario figurines that I really wanted to get there, but again, I had already overspent, so I was like, if they are still here next time, I'm coming back for those. Like, dead serious, I'm coming back for those. So, anyway, yeah, double check in, that's all I got. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.